I like it. I like it. Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Human music. I like it. I like it. like it. I like it. Gotta relax.
This is Earth Radio. And now here's human music.
Alrighty, Roo. Hello, ladies and gentlefish. We are here once again doing Aus Drawtober. So, low energy stream today, I think. Day of teaching. First day back for everybody, post-lockdown, everything was a bit much for everyone, including me. So I'm pretty tired, but I am persisting, and we're gonna do this artwork. Today's prompt is Ivy. We'll put our little Ivy up the top.
I mean, it's still lockdown for us. I don't know what you're talking about post-lockdown.
Well,
even Sydney is coming out of lockdown next week, apparently. You guys aren't doing too well, though.
No. But, you know, like, New South Wales isn't doing too well at all anyways.
No, we're not, but we saw your vaccines.
we did steal the vaccine.
Which is helping. Like, our town is up to like 90-something% first vac.
Hey, Clancy, how you doing?
Stealing all of the vaccines.
Hello, Clancy.
So
Hello,
we're
Clancy.
doing Ivy today. So I was gonna do something pretty pretty simple. I just went and closed that door, and then you stay in here. Melon, silly sausage. Hi, yeah, hello. I'm being greeted under the table by a Tia. You're about to sleep. That's fair. Tia is our beautiful daughter puppy. I'd move my cameras, but I just cannot be bothered. About to sleep, that's totally fair. Alright, I don't know how I want to do this, but I'm just going to do it in pen, because why not? I liked the kind of haphazard rushed thing I had yesterday, so I think I'm going to do that. Good night! Hope you sleep well. Yeah, we had a huge nap. It was awful. Lizzie Bell. So we set an alarm for 6 o'clock to get ready and start like having dinner and organizing the stream and everything and trying to get everything ready. And then Lizzie Bell, we slept through the alarm, or I turned off the alarm after having decided that I just needed more sleep. And then Lizzie Bell sort of wakes me up and says, "Oh, You've slept through your alarm. Do we need to get up?
I said, and I quote, so much for 6 o'clock, it's 7:30.
That's what she said.
Which I thought would be reasonable because we had set an alarm for 6 o'clock.
So, what you don't know is that Lizzie Bell usually gets up about or before 6 o'clock for work, and I have to leave the house at 7:30 for work. And because I was in the work mindset, I suddenly jumped up because I thought I was fucking late for work and was like, ah. So I had a mini panic attack for a minute there.
Buddy.
In my defense, I felt really, really bad about it because I thought he'd understand.
I did not understand. I was so confused. I was still half asleep, which is why I was so confused about it. I thought I had just lost the evening and gone straight to the morning.
You should know better than to think I would skip dinner.
Yeah, that's fair. Tired me doesn't know that, though. Tired me doesn't know anything.
My day was bad, but not that bad.
Never skip dinner.
No, dinner is super important. All meals are important.
Hey now, I just forget sometimes, or I don't feel up to it.
At least one meal is important.
I mean, multiple meals are important.
Yes, but having at least one meal is better than no meal.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, I'm pro snacking if you snack enough to make up for meals, as long as you're getting like very nutrients as a part of that. But you should still aim for one meal because it helps.
Painkillers help lots of things.
Wait, you haven't taken painkillers, so you're going to take them to help you sleep, or you haven't taken painkillers, you're hoping that not take them to help you sleep?
I'm assuming the first one?
I'm hoping the first one. Unless they were keeping you awake.
Hard to tell with these things.
Different bodies react differently to different medications.
That's it. So we are... Sorry, I haven't done introductions. Oh, that's right. It's mostly people who know us already on the stream. But we are joined by Cognitive Bard, who's apparently not here anymore. He's probably getting himself some food or something. And the lovely Lizzie Bell.
Hello.
And the beautiful Tia Monster.
She's falling.
She's falling asleep. Which is good, because that means she's going to stop opening the bloody door. Hoping not taking them all...
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, as long as you're not taking something that's too extreme. Small painkillers? Although you've got the codeine ones on there.
Yeah, I was going to say they were taking codeine.
That'll do it.
That makes me drowsy. I still wake up because I have
Insomnia?
But, yeah, I get it. I absolutely get it. Yeah, it's a lot of codeine. It normally doesn't make you sleepy?
Hardly concerning. Drugs do work in mysterious ways. That's the saying, isn't it?
Well, that's good. I'm glad the pain's gone. Mostly. Is that a say?
Sure. Why not?
I'm going to implement it into my medical.
Very good.
Someone asked me how medication works. Oh, drugs work in mysterious ways.
Only the drug lords know how the drugs work. Drugs, they work in mysterious ways.
Never! See, codeine and endone both make me sleepy. Like, at least a little bit. Codeine if I take like 2 Panadeine forts, I get a little bit loopy. And then sleepy.
She does get loopy, it's adorable.
Endone just makes me sleepy.
I am back. And
Welcome
yes,
back.
I was getting a sandwich to pay tribute to the bee god.
To appease the Lizzie Bell.
I am human, but also technically named after a bee god, so I guess I am a bee god even though I'm human.
That's it.
You heard it here first, folks.
She admits it.
Admitted that I was the god of bees, I didn't admit I was bees.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's fair, Clancy.
Same, but different.
Hopefully you don't have to keep taking all of the drugs for too long.
So instead of Pokemon today, we are going to do double art streams. I'll be live in a second and just colouring in another piece of the New World Artist art.
Hell yeah.
Is yours a D&D art?
It is.
Oh, fun.
Love a good
It's not
D&D
for-
art here.
It's not for Drawtober. That's a different one I have to do. I'm just going to be colouring Fear the Nipple for a little bit.
That's fair.
Don't fear the nipple. It's easy if you try.
Only Zuck fears the nipple.
Yeah, Zuck got zucked today. Yeah,
It gets up
that
today.
was hilarious.
What is the
Hopefully.
story there?
You don't have to get it popped again.
Yeah, that'd suck. Also, don't kill yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You've got so much to live for.
I know you're sincere, but you really don't sound like
Sorry,
this
I'm
really
very
bad.
tired. That was actually sincere.
We care about each and every one of
Yep.
you. Particularly you, Fancy.
Anybody who is watching this stream, self-care is super important. Need to look after yourselves. If you are struggling with mental health, if you are struggling with the life in general,
Aren't we all right
the
now?
life aquatic,
Yeah. The life
yeah,
aquatic?
do just let us know, and we can do something about it. Or we can at least try. But if you suffer in silence, then we can't help you.
You can still try, but
And we'll tell you off publicly at your funeral. In front of your parents.
No.
And they'll be like, who are these people yelling at our dead child?
oh wow.
No.
Got dark quick.
We will not do that.
This is a dark humor macabre stream, everybody.
Here's an 18 plus stream.
You haven't actually labeled it as an 18 plus stream.
It's always an 18 plus stream.
We're just doing trigger warnings here. I'm gonna go live over my end.
Hey, perfect timing
at-
just after the terrible jokes.
Exactly. Got them out of the way now, so it's my turn.
Cool.
Oh, hello everyone, and we are live. We've got our relaxing, hypnotic meditation music playing.
You got meditation music playing.
I have relaxing meditation music playing. That's what I like
awesome.
to play when I'm doing art streams. I like to emulate Bob Ross, except I don't have an afro.
You don't need afro to emulate Bob Ross. Bob Ross is a state of mind, not a state of appearance.
Bob Ross is a state of being.
He's a state
Yeah.
of being.
Bob Ross lives in your mind.
No, that's creepy.
Yeah, a little bit. Artist.
There's a Bob
know I said
Ross
that there was-
in all of us.
Oh, look, we've got our first person in chat. Hello, Lizzie Bell.
Oh, Lizzie Bell.
Welcome to chat.
Thank you.
If anybody
I
would
just like
like
being
to
involved in chats as well as in talking.
see both sides, there's the multi. You can watch both of us doing art at once.
Absolutely.
The picture quality will be terrible and tiny, and you won't be able to see anything. So, enjoy.
Oh, it's not so bad. I can see what you're doing on my multi. Multis. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I've got a big screen, so.
Yeah, there you go. Well, we can't all have a big screen. It's by the grace of God, you know.
I mean, you've got a big screen.
Sure
You bought
do.
yourself a big screen.
Biggest screen around.
Okay, so today we are going to be colouring in. I've been doing this. This is my sort of regular art thing I've been doing. This is the settlement of Fear the Nipple. Oh, sorry, no. I'll actually say it properly. Fear Mapal. Fear Mapal. Fur. Sorry. Fur, is it? Okay.
Don't fear the nipple.
Don't fear
We are
the
not
nipple.
Zuck.
We are not Zuck. And this here is one of the New World Artist's pieces right here.
Sure is.
This is his beautiful work, and I'm just colouring it in. I have only added the colour detail, so it's... Just to clarify, this is not my artwork. But
Plagiarism.
I know, but I'm colouring it. For paint by the numbers, kind of thing.
Plagiarism.
Except that he didn't give me numbers, so...
I can give you numbers.
So you're just making it
4,
up.
8, 23, 69, 420.
We can,
Nice.
But, nice. You're a number.
I am not a number. I'm a human. Oh wait, I'm number 32.
I was gonna say you are. No, you are a number.
13. 11.
We are in fact many numbers.
I think I'm at 11.
We are many numbers.
Command?
Numerous order, but it doesn't have the list in it.
I mean, what?
Because that would be
anyway? Is
because
it
that
numerous
would
order?
way too long. Yeah, numerous order.
One word?
Yep.
Oh, that number, right?
Yes. Here's a number. They're
Ah,
all numbers.
which
I-
reminds me.
Yeah,
I
go on.
recently invented a game. I think I messaged you about this. I invented a game called Drunk Tarot.
Yes, I remember you vaguely saying something about it. You're gonna have to explain it a little more than you did in the chat, I think.
Well, I was quite drunk when I sent that to you,
Very
so-
good. Well, that's the best time to make up a game. I have also thought up a game. I haven't done any of the making of it yet, which means it is technically still valid once I do it. But I have an idea. So after I brewed my alcohol, that's my next go.
So, Drunk Tarot.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Whenever you're drunk, you always find that your brain autocorrects things and adds letters and removes letters, and it's just a time, right? So what if every time you were drunk, you collected up all the misspelt things and corrected the spelling of each thing that you've spelt incorrectly, and then formed meanings and sentences from those things?
How do you plan on collecting those and remembering them when drunk?
Well, you see, Messenger does that for us. Thanks, by the way, Zuck.
Fair enough.
So it's
Good night, Clancy.
Good night, Clancy. So it's specifically
Good night,
for when
Clancy.
you're drunk texting your ex.
Oh,
Is that what this is?
We do not
We do not
Yeah,
condone
guys.
drunk texting exes.
drunk texting exes. It's
Hey, I
generally
never
a
said
bad
I
idea.
condoned it. I just said, is that what we're doing this for?
No. But yes, yes, if you did drunk text your ex and you misspelt things, you could take those.
So I
misspelt
was
words
right.
and let-
You all decried me, and I was right all along.
No, we still stand by you being wrong, even if you were right. Why do those look like nerdy glasses? Probably because I haven't finished with it yet. It'll probably look like more of a nerdy glasses when I'm finished.
Nerdy
Going with a
glasses?
Blue.
Yeah, on Constantine.
Alright. I'm curious.
Yeah, aren't you lurking me?
Now I
buddy?
want to see the
Gosh.
multi, damn it. No, I am not streaming you because our internet couldn't manage Lizzie Bell watching me and you, and also me watching me and you.
You're not watching me.
I am, because I have to have it open for the stream.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, Streamlabs should be fine.
Yeah, that's what
But
it's running.
him also streaming plus both of us watching you
Yeah.
and me watching him.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Tis a lot.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you're not technically watching your own stream. You're watching your screen. So the stream that you're streaming is causing internet, but you watching it isn't. If that makes sense,
but
it's
him
causing internet
streaming
drain.
Yes.
Is using internet.
Yeah.
It's using the
Yeah.
nets.
That's
Using the AOLs.
Is that?
Using up them AOLs, the tinterweb.
So
Got that
yeah, that was my
tinterweb.
idea. That was my idea for a game.
Okay, so
I've,
elaborate
wrote about
elaborate on it a little bit. You construct a sentence from drunken babble, and then what?
And then you divine its meaning. So just like reading tarot cards.
Except tarot cards are not drunken babble.
Okay, interesting. I like the concept.
Is this Friday's game then?
Well, we have to get drunk enough to misspell words, or have found some misspelled.
Hey, I'm gonna get drunk enough.
This is probably going to.
I'm gonna get drunk enough to misspell words. That's for sure.
Or find some times when you've been so drunk that you misspell words. But
I
yes,
misspell words
we
so-
could play it. We could play it for Friday. We could take. It could just be sober as well. That defeats the purpose of it being called drunk tarot, but it's sober drunk tarot. It's like beer without alcohol in it.
Ugh. So it's wrong, is what you say.
Yes.
Hey, I sometimes drink non-alcoholic wine.
Oh,
So it's
non-alcoholic
wrong is what
wine's
you say.
nice. That's basically like fruit juice.
It is, but
It is, but it tastes like wine, and I like wine.
fruit juice.
Fruit juice
Yeah,
is too
so
sweet.
this is-
You're all weird.
So this is the game I have designed. Now, I was half expecting kickback, and you going, that doesn't count as a game.
Well, I was just about to ask, actually. So tarot is a game? Is that what we're...
If you
How is this a
broaden the
game?
definition of game, if you broaden the definition of game, yeah, I would say.
Oh,
tarot
so now we're
is considered
broadening
a
the
game.
definitions of things, are we?
Well,
It's
it's not really a form of divination until we know if it works, so until then it's a game.
But even then, it's still like, so to the numerous order, anything that is a game would be a holy thing.
True.
And
And also, even things like Ouija boards are also classified as game. So I think it
And they're divine, yeah, and they're actual practice of divining things. So I would say they're definitely, by definition, it's still. counts.
Alright then.
So-
Alright.
So
then.
calling like an old
practice
practice a game could potentially be infantilizing a very serious religious practice, but because this is new and you've created it, you get to choose whether you classify it as a game. So if you want to, then it's a game.
But a lot of religions, maybe not as many as I'm thinking, but there are religions that also state games to be a sacred practice, and playing games are certain
Absolutely.
types of sacred practice. Yeah. Like actual historical ones. Though I can't think of many off the top of my head right now. That would be more artists' area of expertise.
There are some Egyptian traditions. There are some Greek traditions. And that's all I know of off the top of my head. There's probably some games which would be considered themselves part of sacred practice, but they themselves are not sacred. So playing the game would be part of a sacred practice, but the game itself is not a sacred thing. You could do it without having a religious backing to it, whereas the act of doing it as part of a ritual or part of your daily devotion or whatever is what makes it sacred.
Yeah. So tarot can be done just for fun. If you don't believe in the cards, you can still do it as a game, just for fun. It's not necessarily completely appropriate to just consider it a game and nothing else, but it is. It can be a game. And yeah, this is the same thing.
I mean, there'd be people who would definitely disagree with that, but that's a fair point.
I mean, you can divine with playing cards, which also can be used for a game.
Yes.
So, while the act of playing tarot, the act of reading tarot probably doesn't count as a game. Sorry,
Playing
continue.
tarot.
Reading tarot probably doesn't count as a game. I would imagine there are people who have used tarot cards for games.
Absolutely.
But
I don't know the historical area. It's not part of my own personal cultural history, so it's not an area of expertise for me.
Yeah.
Probably want to ask a Romani person.
Probably.
Given that the origin of tarot was Romani. However, the process of divining from cards is not Romani specific.
Yeah, card divination is used in lots of cultures, but the specific tarot cards and that is specific to that culture.
The major arcana.
Of course, we've got the New World artist who creates his own tarot.
I sure do. I make my own divination decks. If you would like a copy, you can go to my... Well, actually, you can't go to my Etsy store at the moment for them, because I've taken them down, because I'm fixing them up and making them look super, super pretty. So they'll probably be back by next year, or maybe for Christmas, if I can get at least a deck done, like one full deck. I'm hesitant to release them before they're ready, but if I can manage to get a full deck's worth of cards finished, I might release that as like a starter deck kind of thing.
How much is it gonna cost? Because I'll definitely buy one of those.
I mean, it depends on how much, everything, because I originally was just printing them at Officeworks, and I think I need to find a better printer, a better supplier.
You'd hope that Officeworks would be good. That's part of their,
Oh, they are. They are, but they just print on straight, card
They're
paper.
good for office supplies.
Yeah.
They're not so good for fancy.
Right.
Yeah, so I'd need to
Card
find
is
an actual
good.
card making company. And invest the money
straight
there.
things around these parts. It's not allowed.
No, none of us are straight.
Well, Experimenter is probably a little bit more leaning towards the straight.
He's not here. None of us in this circle right now, in these three people here, are straight.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair.
Also, very few of us in the wider group are straight.
I think it's just Experimenter. I think.
I think you're correct.
Oh, maybe Calamity as well, if we include Calamity.
I can't say I've asked his homosexuality.
He's chaos sexual.
You've never asked him if he takes it up the duff?
I haven't.
Or
Never really considered it.
oi mate, you take it up the duffer? You've ever chuffed your
Oh,
chuff?
Oh boy. Giannis is starting early with the
It's alright, I'm English. I'm allowed.
Ah.
I can make fun of my own people, can I not?
A little bit. Healthy jokes.
I mean, the English definitely deserve being made fun of a little bit. I think they need to be taken down a peg.
By they you mean
Me?
we?
Us? All of us? Collectively?
I am
Part English?
very small amount English.
Part English?
And it's mostly immigration and colonization's fault.
The English are lovely people.
They are.
There is a sordid history there, but there is sordid history in many things, so I guess we will consider that with the other things that we consider about them. But they are lovely folk.
Absolutely. I mean, they're lovely folk from everywhere.
That's it. There's lovely folk all round. If you're a lovely folk, let us know in chat.
If you're not a lovely folk, you could probably let us know that too, really.
Yeah, probably. Good to know that ahead of
Yeah,
time.
we tend to be nice to people, even if they're not lovely.
Do we?
But we do appreciate the warning.
That's it. Yeah, we're lovely to lots of people, even though they're not completely lovely.
We just may then be lovely from a distance.
From a distance.
Exactly.
You picking?
So tell us all about fear the nip. I mean fear.
Fear
fur.
the
I mean,
nipple.
Fur, I mean fur. Mapal.
Femapal is
That's
the.
I'm sketching up now.
It's also known as, because that's the direct translation, the Map Makers Men. The Mapping Men is a.
Map men.
How you doing, Max? It's too fat to carry.
Hello there, too fat to carry. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah. Firmapal is the Map Makers Guild town. It's built around the building of and the guild of the same name, Firmapal, of which the town is named after. And the whole idea behind them is that this is the major cartography hub for the whole of the Highlands, and trains cartographers from around the world. So your bardic types, your adventurer types, your cartographers and archaeologists will come there to learn how to read maps, make maps, and explore safely in this dangerous world.
Over here, we have the big building in which it is built around that Artist was just mentioning. It's a very large sort of it's got like tile on its roof, but there's like marble in its construction, and it is very large. I brought out a token. I had like an example token around here somewhere. I don't know if I've still got them.
Playing COD. Cool. 4:09 a.m. You stay up too late, man. Need to get some sleep.
No, you don't want to hear how late I was up last night then.
How late were you up?
I didn't get to bed until about 6:30.
God.
Oh my goodness. Why?
Cognitive
I was up
beard.
playing Sea of Thieves with Experimenter until about let's say 1:30ish, 1:20. He got up about then, and then I stayed up like doing other things. I can't remember what else I was doing. I played for a little bit longer, so I was on for about half an hour, fighting with some people because I was like, I want the ship to sink in battle, but the people weren't quite good enough to sink me, and I wasn't quite good enough to sink them. So it just drew the battle just drew out for a while. Yeah. And then eventually I was like, I'll give up and go give my stuff to this kid who had a terrible mic. He had just the worst microphone. I helped him out on his island for a little bit. Gave him my stuff and let him do his thing.
Good on ya. Helping the community.
That's it. We gotta be friendly in the Sea of Thieves sometimes.
Sometimes.
Because pirates are known for their friendliness.
Edward Teach was known for being the friendliest pirate you've ever met.
So
Well, that was what I. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, finish what you were saying.
No, you go first.
Oh, but yours was probably related to what artist said.
I can't remember it now.
Oh shit. You should have just talked to
No.
I was gonna say, did you get enough sleep today during the day to make up for it?
I'm not actually sure. It wasn't a lot of sleep. Let's be honest. But I was in bed until 1, so sleep was had. Let's just say that.
And rest was had. Rest is important. Even if you can't sleep, getting rest is really important for your body.
Yeah. Fat Carrie says, I need an Xbox, wanted to play Sea of Thieves, but didn't know how. Well, Carrie, we'd be happy to show you the ropes, quite literally, because there's ropes in Sea of Thieves, at some point. We're happy to help out the community with the game every now and again.
We like a bit of Sea of Thieves.
Absolutely. Artist is learning himself, but he's picking it up, like, insanely fast.
I'm just so good.
You are, though. You are very good.
No one's as good as me. I am Pirate King. Or something.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. You're not quite a Pirate King yet, but...
I have also been playing Book of Travels, and I'm fucking in love with that game. It's so amazing, but it's so not the kind of game that anybody else wants to play. I'm going to stream it on the channel.
Is it multiplayer?
Yes, it is technically multiplayer. You can have 7 people in a server at a time. But the game is very different to regular sorts of games. It's essentially like a story and an adventure. So there's some like RPG mechanics, there's a little bit of combat mechanics, there's a little bit of like trading mechanics, but it's essentially just a long story in real time. Like, you walk everywhere in the world. The world is huge, and you go from map to map to map, walking through, collecting materials, and you need to like feed yourself and rest, and look out for things. You can pet all the creatures. You watch performances, you go to tea houses. It's just a super pretty, super chill game.
Sounds like my style.
Yeah, it's very story driven, but there's no objective. So there's no overarching idea or story or objective to it. There's no point to the game, really. You make up the story as you go along. If you want to trade a lot and make a bunch of money, you can do that. If you want to travel from one side of the country to the other side of the country, you can do that. If you want to hear all the stories from the various different bards and performers, you can do that. If you want to visit all the tea houses, you can do that. If you want to get really good at combat and beat up bandits on the road or hunt down the spirits of the land, you can do that as well. And that's sort of the idea behind it, is like you create your own thing. You're going to hop on Skyrim. Good plan.
Quality.
Skyrim is good. I recently redid a run of Skyrim. I haven't got very far on it, though.
You're just playing a little bit the other day or something?
Yeah, I was just, like a couple of weeks ago, just while I was, like, bored one evening and not really doing anything. And I was just like, I can't be bothered doing art, and I can't be bothered, like, streaming or setting anything up properly. So I'm just going to sit here and load up Skyrim and see if it's like I remember it is. And it is. And literally nothing changes. Once Skyrim, always a Skyrim, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you could, like, mod the crap out of it.
Oh, yeah,
all kinds of weird shit. You can, through all the stories, just run around and do nothing if you want to. Skyrim's one of them games.
Sure is.
Yeah. But that game you were talking about, that actually sounds right up my alley. It's kind of what we do already, really. We make our own Even in games that have very clear and defined objectives, we just kind of do our own thing.
Yep. So it's called Book of Travels. It comes out on the 11th of October, officially. It's in beta at the moment. I believe it will release as an open beta. I kickstarted it, so I got early access. I can't stream it yet because it's still under press embargo until the 11th, when it officially releases. And then I'm going to stream it to the world, and everybody can watch me playing a probably not very interesting for anybody else game. But
the streaming of it, we'll find our adventures.
That's it.
Not
And I think like part of the interesting thing with stream is going to be like the story, developing the story, and then just having really comfy chill vibes of like, hey, we're now going to walk over here and like see what's over this way and talk about it. You can interact with other players in the game because you can have 7 people in, and it's randomly generated. So you can jump on with your friends, but it's very difficult to sort of organize that unless you all jump on at exactly the same time.
So it's like trying to server hop in Sea of Thieves.
It is like trying to server hop in Sea of Thieves. There's literally servers. They can have 7 people in them at a time. And it doesn't tell you who's on with you, and it doesn't tell you where they are. You literally just have to find each other in the game. You also can't talk in the game. You communicate with emojis, which is kind of adorable.
Well, now that sounds fun. We could try and stream it, but we're like not in the same chat, and we're trying to figure out what each other's trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we could do like a deflation moment where we try and talk about what we just did and like what we actually meant.
Yeah. And then basically the point of the multiplayer aspect to the game is that there's these things called endeavors, which are like group activities you have to do, group challenges that get you special things or resources or like make certain things in the world happen. And you can't do them on your own. Because you need a certain amount of like an RPG skill essentially, and not everybody can have that high of a skill. So you need sort of like 2 or 3 people with the same skills to be able to do it. But because you can't communicate very clearly with each other, you sort of have to fumble through the communication thing to get someone to come along with you to go to the place where the skill is. So it can be an interesting dynamic. I have yet to actually successfully complete an endeavor, so we'll see if I can get one of those done on stream, which would be fun.
That would be hilarious if we're playing it together and you're trying to get me to come along somewhere and I just could not understand what you're saying.
Yep.
Talking in emojis.
Yep. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Lizbel.
Oh, we've got a hydrate. Okay.
You're welcome. I just realised that my water bottle is still in my workbench, all the way over there. I just finished an entire map, so I couldn't hydrate.
Alright, we'll allow it for this one time only. Oh!
I'm the one who called the hydrate, so I get to make the rules or something.
Is that how it works? So we're up to 49 minutes now. I was going to make this a rough and ready, but I think I'm actually putting a little more effort into it than I had originally intended.
I mean, it's looking really good.
It is looking really good. I'm quite happy with it thus far.
Always put all the effort into it. You don't ever do half measures, you.
Right?
Well, with your art, when you...
I love how you needed to clarify that.
Thanks for clarifying.
I was about to say, he intentionally plays by half measures sometimes. Those are things that occasionally occur.
So this is where we're at the moment.
Fair
Got some
enough.
nice shading in there. We're putting in the color around the leaves. On the stream, it looks to be a little bit darker and browner than it is in real life. This is more of like an olive green. It's dark, but it's not that dark. I'm not sure why the camera's throwing us a weird color at the moment. Figure it out. And how's your stuff going, Cook?
Well, we're putting in some tile textures on the buildings at the moment. Very slowly, I've sort of sketched my own tile texture out, and now I'm like slowly placing it upon each building. Bit by bit.
Very good.
I'm trying to remember which one was the tavern that we blew up.
The tavern that blew up.
We didn't blow it.
Yeah, you didn't blow it up.
That's an accusation.
It's.
Numbers for these buildings.
Yeah, I did. It's at the bottom end of town at one of the crossroads. It's along one of the sort of slanted roads.
What shape was it?
I think it was a triangular shape. Or like a trapezoid.
Probably number 1.
Possibly.
You have numbered some of the buildings.
I have numbered the important ones. I always number the important
Numbered 1, 2,
Yeah, number 1 looks like a triangular shape. That makes sense.
and it makes sense geographically as well. That would be where we started.
Yeah, that vaguely seems familiar as it's happened.
Yeah. For those who don't know, mild spoilers, I guess. The start of the Highlands adventure began with our party in a tavern meeting to discuss a business opportunity with a person you don't know. That's correct. A business opportunity in the area. And during the discussion, a crazy man with no clothes on came in, freaking out about something, demanded to see the party's employer, and while he was dragged to the other side of the bar and some words were had, suddenly there was a huge explosion and the entire bar was on fire.
Indeed.
That was the beginning of the game.
It was intense.
It was.
We basically adopted our own player's daughter.
Yes, you did. Rip.
Wild spoilers.
Oh, I mean impale, sorry.
Artist.
Oh, that's a good one.
Gallows humor.
Got him.
Oh, buddy.
We're all particularly torn up about this character's departure from the game.
Yeah, a little bit. Taken from us too soon.
It was exactly that, Kaiju.
Oh, hi, Kaiju.
No word of a lie.
Yes, this is a game of Connect 4 that we were having in the pub, absolutely.
But
And some person literally exploded.
Yeah.
Not a bomb, a literal person.
Yeah. You could say they came in like a wrecking ball.
Get out.
Get out of my own stream?
Get out of your own stream. Lizzie Bell's the streamer now.
Alright.
What?
Lizzie Bell, come and finish off this artwork.
I'm
I'm not even dressed!
We're starting an OnlyFans, are we?
Just about to say, if you
Oh,
guys...
if you're not dressed, we need to get a hot tub, and we need to make this just chatting.
Probably get away with it too.
Where are my short shorts? Get some sparkly short shorts. I could have an OnlyFans, I reckon.
I would support it.
I reckon a lot of people would be into my OnlyFans.
I think you could make a lot of money from an OnlyFans.
Hell yeah.
I support. You can have an OnlyFans if you like.
No, I'm good. I'm happy with that. If we get desperate, I guess.
I don't expect we'll get that desperate.
Probably not. That's what happens when you get 4 in a row. Naked crazy person runs and explodes.
And the other thing we said,
What other thing?
we adopted the boss's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I adopted, I mean, she was an adult and ended up hooking up with one of our party members.
That did happen.
That definitely happened. It was fun.
The nude world artist.
I am so on board for this. Artist, I think you're starting an OnlyFans.
All right. It's a single fan. It's just you. Only
It is just
fan. All right, let's write it down. The nude world artist. OnlyFans. So this is in addition to our Only Burbs, which is the other OnlyFans that we're starting. Only Burbs is a bird watching OnlyFans, and it's just gonna be amateur nude birds.
As opposed to birds wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Do we have birds with lingerie on?
No, only nudes.
For those who want to picture the New World artist in the nude before he creates this image, here is the multi. Make sure you go check him out. And here is a shout out.
Is there a picture of me naked there?
I can picture you clothed and then imagine you naked.
Okay, fair enough.
There are multiple nude pictures on this particular link right here. Please do click it. Like,
On the
subscribe. Do please do.
Yeah, if you
On the multi or the poll that just popped up,
if you
which is probably expensive.
it's probably expensive.
Ah, yes, the poll.
If you
did we
if you
lose it?
subscribe to my channel, definitely nudes incoming or something.
Birds professionally wearing clothes, as
Did we
opposed
lose the
to
poll?
amateur clothing.
Well, that would be like actual pornography. Like
Birds wearing
yeah,
clothing.
birds in an office done professionally. And it would be like a high-end production.
God, this stream is a mess. I'm so glad my parents don't watch this.
I've
so
specifically not been tagging everybody. Well, not tagging, but like
You've been post-blocking them from
I've
your...
been post-blocking
post-blocking
them from any of my stream posts. Just because
I
I'm like,
appreciate
just because
that.
I'm like, I know this is gonna end poorly. All they'd have to do is watch one, literally just
Yeah.
one.
None of these are good, and any that I'm in are worse.
And you're in most of them.
Yeah, at least in the background for a bit. Or in the chat.
Yep. That's it.
I would be for shark porn.
Shark.
These streams are sponsored by Lizzie Bell.
They
She's
sure
entirely human.
So just back to the poll for a second.
are. Is it still up?
Ah, yes.
A whole 2 people have taken... I can only see the results because we've already done it. But a whole 2 people have taken it. 2.
If you can still see the results, I believe that means that it's still up. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to go and do the poll, exclamation mark polo.
Yep.
Oh, bees!
We're-
Spam bees in the chat, everybody. Super
We,
important.
I don't think I did an announcement on that, but we weren't feeling up to doing the vaccine
definitely
poll on
weren't.
Sunday for multiple reasons. Multiple of us were not feeling well, but I had just had my own jab, so I was quite tired and exhausted. Yeah, I'm now double vaxxed, everyone.
Congratulations.
My 5Gs is uploading. I'll be hyper autism soon. That's how it works. I am
So
actually-
proud of you, Cole. Proud of everyone for getting their vaccine.
Wonder if it'll work now. I'm gonna spam another bee and see what happens. Hey, it does! Alright, everybody spam bees. Spam as many bees as you possibly can. Right now. It's a bee swarm! Oh my gosh!
Spam your bees.
They don't last for very long, but they're there. Hey look, it's my Instagram. Hey look, it's more bees. Yeah, now if you put any emote in the chat, they'll bounce around on the screen around my stupid head. So, I mean, beautiful head.
Don't call your head stupid.
I corrected myself.
That's better.
So I was wondering for ages why it wasn't working. There's literally a button that says enable, and I hadn't clicked it.
Smart.
Yeah, clearly. They don't call me New World Artist for nothing. Oh, cats!
They don't call you New World Artist, they call you New World Smartass.
Yeah. Boom, boom. I was teaching a
That's what-
HSC art class today, and I was going over the HSC requirements for major works, because you can only
Major
have like
works.
certain sizes and things like major works, and one of the students was, because it was like I was talking about how one of the requirements is that it not exceed a certain size. So one piece individually can't be more than 2 meters squared, and you can't have more than 6 meters squared worth of space basically taken up for 2D works. And they were like, is 2 meters squared just 2 by 2? And I was like, I am not a math teacher. I cannot work this out on the top of my head, and the fact that you've asked me means that all of the math knowledge has escaped my brain at the moment, so I'm going to have to come back to you with that information, because at the moment, I'm an idiot. And they were like, fair. I'm an art teacher, I'm not a math teacher, cannot help you.
I hope you could feel my mild judgment.
I could see it on your face.
Is there any consolation? All of that went in one ear and out another. I don't even know what he was talking about. I'm pretty sure he was talking about being a math teacher all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm a math teacher now. I've given up on art. I'm never doing art ever again.
That's
Does that mean I have to take up the artistic career?
Yeah, that's it.
And you take the science
Who's
maths
going to
career?
inspire me
That's
now?
weird.
I'm going to become a theoretical physicist and a math teacher, specifically. And Lizzie Bell is going to become an artist, specifically sculptural artist.
Why
Why do I have to take up your exact career, but you get to become a theoretical
And
physicist?
performance art.
That's
Your exact career path.
Hey, you're not becoming a tattoo
You can
artist.
become a nurse.
Could I become a nurse, though? I'm not nearly
No,
caring
do
enough.
not become a nurse. Please don't become a nurse. You actually have to
Yeah.
pass math test 100% in order to get your degree.
Really? I was more worried about his bedside manner.
That's what I mean.
Yes, that would suck, but he'd never get there to begin with. Because to become an RN, one of the no offense.
Wow.
One of the things that you have to do multiple times, at least through my degree, was pass a math test 100% multiple
Hey,
times.
ladies and gentlemen, I married this woman, and she's just shitting on me.
You hate math.
The nurse world artist. Yes.
Oh my god, the Nurse World Artist. That's it. Next D&D character you make is specifically going to be a nurse now.
Cleric.
Not just specifically a nurse cleric.
Yeah, like a just a healer cleric. Nothing else.
What kind of a nurse would your cleric be?
I don't know. Like a combat nurse. Military medic.
Of course.
And just
The
talk
nurse
about
world artist.
talk about the field hospital a lot. Talk about those Charlies coming to get us.
I mean, hey, we could use that to develop our lore a little bit, which would be fun.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's put Nurse World Artist on the list.
Throwing
We gotta
leeches at everything.
Ooh, do you know what we got to do, artist? Is sit down and create just a collection of Goblin NPC sheets.
We do at some point.
I think we might even make a new page for the Goblin one shots
Yeah, that's fair.
and just transfer like the information that we need as we need it.
Steve the Leech Cleric.
Steve the Leech Cleric. I love it. Well, if you want to make Steve Stream happen, ladies and gentlemen, you got to put
It
some
will
points
just be a
into
one-on-one
Steve's
D&D
stream.
campaign between Artist and I.
Has
I will be
anybody
DMing.
actually put... It's 0% raised. No one's putting anything into the Steve stream. No one wants to see a Steve stream.
No one wants to fucking see a Steve stream.
Steve World Artist.
You guys, what have we done?
Yeah,
Jesus
pretty
Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
Never understood those movies. How are they surprised it's Jason Bourne? They literally trained him to do that exact thing.
Actually, can't remember the new ones. I don't think I've watched them.
Fair enough.
I've seen Supremacy, Identity, and Ultimatum.
I mean, aren't those the... Isn't that the Jason Bourne stuff? Because after
there's
that,
new
it becomes the guy he trains or something. It's not even like Jason Bourne. It's
yeah,
Jason
he comes
Bourne's...
back.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, I've
there's
clearly not watched them
Jason. There is new Jason Bourne movies
Oh,
with
God.
actual original. What was
Matt
his name?
Damon.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
You gotta
Oh,
give it to
boy.
Team America, the movie. It was awful in places. Intentionally so.
It's pretty awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But it
was
really
awful.
did set up Matt Damon's career projection after that. Everybody was just like, yeah, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
So what is the Steve Stream challenge?
So the Steve Stream challenge is if we get to, I think it's 100,000 channel points.
Holy.
Yeah, 100,000 channel points contributed to by the entire of the stream community who are watching. I'm not sure that there's 100,000 stream points there anyway. But if we get to that point, I will do an entire stream as Steve. I will let the
So you
spirit of
create a new
Steve embody
character.
me. I will become...
Which means you'll get a green shirt, some blue pants, and you'll wear a little wig. Like Steve, because Steve has hair, so you need hair to be Steve.
Ah, fucking rude.
We can acquire him away.
Fucking rude. Making fun of my
Also,
lack
he'd
of
look
hair.
wouldn't he just look adorable in a wig?
It looks better without hair, but it would be an interesting sight.
Yeah, oh no.
I've only seen photos of him with hair though, and it was when he was already balding. So
Yeah. Plus, it wouldn't be his own hair. It would be a wig, so it might not look as weird.
what kind of a wig? Just like a short do?
Yeah.
Like
Just
a
like
bob?
a short little Steve, like a Steve cut. Maybe maybe we get him a bob. Maybe we'll give him like the
Builder?
what was it? The little berry lad, little lad. I'm a little lad who loves
The berries and
cream.
cream guy. Yeah, I know who you mean.
Terrible.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. That's a dated reference. for
So
anyone who
many
doesn't know.
kids at school doing that dance
What?
and singing.
How?
that
It's
It's
from
not-
so long ago.
It's
Currently
still
song.
popular.
Yeah.
How?
Still a thing.
When? Where?
It's still all over TikTok.
Yep.
People are
Oh,
doing remixes
yeah.
and shit.
Okay, that makes sense. TikTok. Yeah. It all fits.
It's the TikToks. Striker the TikToks. I'm sorry, Clancy. That sounds terrible.
Oh yeah, that is pretty bad. Oh dear.
Finding me a wig now. There you go. It's happening.
It's happening.
It's all happening. So if you would like to see Steve stream and the awfulness that will come along with it, please do let me know.
If worse comes to worse, if you never get up to Steve's stream, you can use the wig for being a pirate.
Yar. So Steve stream. I don't want to give too much away, But we will be doing a few things on the Steve stream. We'll be playing a couple of games. We'll be having chats about Steve's life, his political views. We'll be talking about his favorite cheeses.
Steve just has like short, really dark brown hair.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, let me.
And your drugs are in your car. That is not what you want.
Is it worth going to get them?
Is it worth anything? Is life worth?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, artist. Yes, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a lead into self-care. Look after yourself. Make sure you've had enough water.
That's totally why you made that joke.
It is. That is exactly why I made that joke.
Totally the reason.
Make sure you're looking after yourselves. You're all super important, and we all love you very, very much. If you aren't feeling 100%, feel free to send us a PM. Feel free to join us on the Discords at some point. You are all more than welcome. We're not always there, but
What the fuck, Cog?
you can message us.
I was just helping you out to figure out.
What the fuck is this?
What has he done?
That is the opposite of helping me
What
out.
has he done? What have you done, Cog? Cognitive beard.
What did I do?
What did you do?
What did I do?
Make me come in there.
He sent me the least he sent as a personal message to me on Discord. I can send it to you.
Don't make me come into that Discord.
He sent me the least useful Steve picture.
Is it a terrifying one? Is it one that looks way too realistic for...
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you, Cog. You shit.
I'd love to show you all what I sent, and if you're interested in having a look, it will go into the memes chat in. Usually, I would throw it in Minecraft, but this is definitely a meme.
Entirely a meme.
This definitely is going into the meme chat.
Oh, memes. Spicy hot memes. Ladies and gentlemen, spicy
Where
hot
is our
memes.
meme chat? Oh, there it is.
Can't get me enough of them memes.
Can't get enough of those berries and cream. Berries and cream.
Send
I'm a little
Clancy
little
the
love
pic,
berries
apparently.
and
Already
cream.
on it.
That's not a bad Steve. That's a great Steve.
How is that?
How is that
agree.
supposed to help me pick a wig?
Check out...
That has less of his hair than regular
Yeah,
Steve
that's
picture.
true.
So obviously we need to just put a bunch of clay on his head.
Why, what's your
Like-
obsession with clay at the moment? Why do clay people? What's that about?
Yeah,
What
that's
do
a
you
bit...
mean obsession
You
with
and your
clay?
you and your clays. Are you secretly building a clay boyfriend? Cock?
What?
What?
Oh, how did you know?
Have you got a golem cooking?
Lockdown has been really lonely, so I had to get a clay man.
Fair. I
Yeah,
know a gentleman.
Oh no.
Uh,
Artist, I think.
definitely having that
Kaiji.
section of the stream's gonna be muted now, which is probably for the best.
I
Thanks,
can't
Squiddy.
hear
How
it,
you doing,
so
buddy?
Obviously, I have to have you muted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops. It's alright. It's only a short bit. Should be fine. Should be fun.
If you say so.
I usually do. I usually do. So as I was saying...
Oh shit. We didn't distract him enough. Quick, Lizzie Bell, get him. Sick him.
No.
No?
Sick him, Rex.
Not on camera.
Yeah, this isn't the OnlyFans. This isn't nude world artist.
I was trying to create a snuff film, but okay.
Oh.
No.
Isabel wouldn't kill me.
I'm
not into snuff
She
at
would
all.
be so unhappy.
I would be.
It would be. It's
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm not going to kill her. I put a lot of effort into marrying her.
Yeah, you did. Like a lot of effort.
Keeping her forever now.
Very impressive. That is how it works. Hey guys, did you know you're married?
Just waiting for Destiny Reset tomorrow. Grandmaster Nightfall starting tomorrow. Ooh, exciting.
Very exciting.
Very good, very good. I think there are a few Destiny players on the Discords in our little group.
We have a couple. We have a couple. Calamity loves Destiny. You probably really enjoyed playing with him.
Does Blue play?
She's played, yeah. She's interested in it. It's just so many games at the moment.
There are so many games to play. That's always the problem. There are too many games. Too many games.
She suffers from the same problem as us in that regard.
Too many games.
So many games to play, and
too many games.
Usually with
too little time.
With the games we do end up playing, it's usually games that we want to play together, just with us, because we're friends, obviously, and we want to spend some of our short lives together.
If you have a short life.
No one has a short life. Our lives are literally the longest things we'll ever do.
I mean, in like.
If you'd like to have a short life.
Artist, you're
Sorry, was that?
an object. I was about to say, compared to trees, our lives are pretty short.
Yes, but compared to everything else we'll do in our lives are very long.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, artist, I'm making the tavern have like a banana roof. This is just something you're gonna have to deal with now.
Oh my goodness, you are
A banana roof?
I love it.
Why?
Because
it was slightly banana shaped.
What?
Without the curve. It's a banana if it was a triangle.
What?
I see.
What are you doing to my beautiful vision of the Highlands?
No, I see it.
Just like Todd, you're gonna have to deal with this.
Oh, hydrate, stretch, and a posture check all at once.
Oh, stretch. We're gonna have to stand up.
I'm gonna have to go get my water bottle now. Thanks, Patsy.
Oh. Lovely picture of my belly there.
Your tavern is now a banana tavern. What was the tavern actually called?
That's a good question. I'll have to go into Roll20 and figure that out at some point. Back for Blood next
Otherwise
week. For Horizon
Otherwise
5, Halo
just
5,
gonna
Infinite
dancing
Skyrim,
banana.
10th Anniversary, GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas remasters. Oh, way too many games.
Oh yeah, Vice City remaster. Good stuff.
What if it's a not very tall person life?
It's my life, because it's a short life, because I'm short.
Hey! Boom, boom.
Hey. Boom, boom. And mine too, because I'm really, really short.
You're not that short.
Basically,
Me?
I'm pretty
No,
short.
God.
Oh.
I come up to your nipples, artist.
Well, maybe you should stop coming up to my nipples.
And you're not exactly tall.
what?
You're roundabout average / slightly taller than average.
I'm pretty taller than average.
Artist.
He's
He's over 6 foot.
Oh, okay, like slightly taller than average. I mean, taller, slightly around the average height.
Keep digging.
Hey, most people I know are a lot taller than you. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Under the bus.
Under the bus.
Under the bus.
How tall are you in centimeters?
I am 184.
So you are almost 10 centimeters above the average Australian male.
There you go.
Hey, here we go.
I'm
I guess
tall.
I was very wrong. I'm very happy to be
It's
wrong.
just
That you know
that you know a lot of tall people, apparently.
Alright, so this is
do
our
know
lovely
that
ivy
also.
plant. Not sure about this one particular leaf, but all the rest of them look great. And I'm going to count
leaf?
that as a win. This one, because it's too brown. But maybe it's dying or something, I don't know.
No, I like it. I like it. But if you really is dying, maybe you could add some orange to it. It has the same color scheme as a dying plant from Sea of Thieves. You know the plants.
How
that
tall,
you haven't
New
done
World?
much
Gonna
with.
need some exact centimeters. Scratch that, you answered last time. Yes. Is this for a project you're organizing, Squiddy? Sorry, Cog, you
Here
were
we
saying
go.
something there?
I can't remember.
Sorry, buddy.
No, that's okay. I'm looking at the banana thing now. And
God.
that's what I'm gonna say next.
God.
It's look at this texture. What do we think, Lizzie Bell? What do we think, guys? Are we liking
Terrible.
the texture of the
Terrible.
roof here?
It looks less banana-y now. It's actually probably more to your liking,
Terrible.
artist.
It still needed to kind of look like it has some kind of tiling or ribbing.
Absolutely. I mean, you could have added like brown, like a slightly darker brown tiling, and then it would have just looked like a very ripe banana. But I'm not giving you ideas or anything.
Filling out the bio for a Nude World Artist OnlyFans. You were 200 centimeters at one point. That is too tall.
That is way too
That is
tall.
insane. What's that in feet and inches? That'd be
Artist likes
7.
Artist does not like
I do
feet.
not like feet. That's not my thing. This is the tattoo. This is the tattoo work for today. Lovely oak tree. Let's move it up so you
You're
can
a
actually
lovely
see the
oak tree.
detail in it. Yeah. So those are our two. Drawtober things for today. I think that's going to be the end of the stream for me, as it is now 9:50, and I am slowly losing my mind. And I'm considering starting OnlyFans. Thank you very
Yes.
much, Kaiju. 6'6". I was close. One off. So we will send you on a raid somewhere. Cog, are you doing more art and hanging
I
around?
think we can do a raid. It's like if it gets much later, I'm less likely to cook something, and then Lizzie Bell might.
She will shout at you.
No, she won't murder me. She won't murder me.
No, I'm
but
just
she'll
gonna
make-
order you some food if you don't cook anything within the next
Yeah,
10
she
minutes.
will. do
make
that.
she'll make me eat if I don't go and
She'll
like cook
force
something.
you.
So
It will
me to
be
eat. So I might join you for this
food.
raid.
Wonderful.
Who
All right.
are we raiding?
Let's have a look who is on the Twitches at the moment. Well, there's this great, awesome person that I have here. It's Cognitive Bard. Cognitive Beard. Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
guy's pretty awesome.
Cognitive beard. Everybody always calls me that. I don't get it. I do have a beard, but they can't see this.
You do have a beard.
Beard is harder to say than bard, so
Yeah.
maybe for me, but that's probably because I've got like a slightly British.
It's also possibly that lots of people don't automatically think in terms of bard.
That's a problem. We need to make him think bard.
We do need to make him think bard.
Well, you need to start a band specifically centered around you being a bard, and then like just make so much music that it's everywhere, and then people can't help.
I'm very confused about the stream I just clicked onto. I'm not gonna make you guys raid this one, but I'm gonna show it to Lizzie Bell. No, come on.
And then like share it into the memes section of our
Study DeVito
Discord.
as a hologram.
I mean, fair.
I'm gonna put it in the Discord, but we're gonna raid someone else. I think we raid Layla LeChamp.
We love Layla LeChamp.
We love Layla LeChamp. She's playing
She's on at the moment.
Skyrim.
Oh, actually, I do have another friend,
yeah,
Rosathene. You've met Rosathene before. She used to be a part of that war band that we were a part of in the LARP times. If you're interested, she's playing Phasmophobia if you're into the spooky vibes.
Oh, it's Spooktober. Let's do that.
Her name is Rose Theen with an E-N-E.
Oh, do you have a recommendation from Squiddy? He recommends Papa Giuseppe's Rising Crust Supreme Pizza for a late night snack.
He says,
If
eat
only-
healthy, Cog.
I could eat such a thing.
Yes, I was going to
Unfortunately,
say
I have-
that won't go well with your gluten intolerance nor your vegetarianism.
Yeah.
But sounds
Sounds delicious. I might eat it. I would have that.
Yeah, well, when Artist is living here in Melbourne, we will definitely get him some Papa Giuseppe's pizza.
Oh, yeah.
And then I will share the vegetarian pizzas with you, Cog.
Alright.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you want to send me,
All right.
Cog, the name? We'll have a blessing from the
Okay.
gods.
I'm glad I have you muted so I can't hear the thunder.
Oh, do you? I don't follow. Maybe I've not ever raided into it before. That might be why. Okay, so
She's a lovely human.
anybody who is subscribed, we're gonna spam some bees here, and then we're gonna spam some bees in the raid when we get there. So
I'm also down with bee spamming.
so
Um,
spam
don't
your
follow
bees
us.
now, because they'll come up on the screen and that'll be adorable. And then we'll spam the bees once we get there. So thank you very much. I am streaming every single day through October because I'm a terrible person.
You're a beautiful
I'm a
person.
beautiful
You
human
just
being.
wear yourself to be fair.
And so we're going to be doing more and more of this art stuff. If you're interested, all of these are going up on the Discord. I'm also putting them on my Instagram and
My raid's
Facebook.
starting now, so thank you everybody.
Bye. And we'll be playing some games hopefully tomorrow and Thursday and over the weekend. But we'll see how we go. All right. Thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.